Yes. We are celebrating Kings Night here at Dodger Stadium. Pretty amazing stuff. Of course, we know the longtime Kings announcer, Bob Miller, recently got to come here and see his old friend, Vince Scully, two of the best to ever do it, two LA legends. And luckily for us, Backstage Dodgers was on hand to check out every great moment. Check this out.
What is this? It's for you.
No, it's not for me. Not for me.
God bless you. How great it is to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see you here.
Inside the stadium, hours before the game, a renowned Los Angeles play-by-play man has made his way to celebrate the retirement of the Dodgers play-by-play man, Vin Scully. A Hockey Hall of Famer, it's Bob Miller, the longtime voice of the Kings.
We're here today on behalf of the two-time Stanley Cup champion Los Angeles Kings to congratulate Vince Scully on an unbelievable career.
Friendship is a golden award. Just the fact that people come by to say hello and or goodbye, I'm deeply touched.
Miller was inducted into the Hall in 2000, having been the voice of the Kings since 1973. Action that provided him the opportunity to make unforgettable calls in the Kings' unforgettable games.
Shane passes deep to Taylor. Gretzky, he scores! He's done it! Wayne Gretzky, the great one, has become the greatest of them all. Here on the left side, Martinez over to Clifford. Right side, shot from there to center. Rebound, score! Kings win the cup! Royalty reigns again in the National Hockey League.
That voice will carry Miller into his 44th season with the Kings this winter, a significant tenure for the 77-year-old Chicago native, until he stacks it against the 67 years on the job of Scully.
So we have a 23-year gap there, and I tell people it will take me till 101 years old to tie him.
Beautiful evening, 72 degrees when the game started.
Miller's memory is vivid of the first time he heard Scully calling a game.
I came out to Los Angeles and I had to drive downtown somewhere and I had him on the radio and I thought, wow, that is just outstanding the way he's doing this game.
And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Clayton delivers and he's low, 2-2. Japan night. Brings back a lot of memories of 1956.
His style, I think, is telling a story along with doing the play-by-play of the game, especially in baseball.
You want a quick lesson in Japan? You want to say good morning? Very easy. Ohio. Like Cincinnati and Dayton, etc.
When you have that time to get into a story and it gives you that great background information, he has that down in baseball.
Skoshi Nihongo Hanasemasu, ne? That means I speak a very little Japanese and I'm really bragging because I don't know much more than that.
He also was on a panel with Chick Hearn and myself being interviewed by Bill McDonald.
We have three brilliant Hall of Fame announcers who we've all grown up with. My generation and now a generation here with 120 years, believe it or not. Chick, I'm not trying to make you feel 100.
The Kings had not won anything up to that point. I said to Bill, look at the rings on these guys' fingers. And Vin said, this is World Series 1988. Chick said, this is NBA Championship 1987. The camera came to me, and we hadn't won anything. I said, this is my wedding ring, 1963. But it was a thrill to be together with those guys in the studio.
It's very hard to get where Bob has gotten without being with a championship ball club.
He has set the standard for play-by-play sports announcing. That's his legacy to any youngster coming up who says, that's what I want my career to be. I want to be a play-by-play announcer, and I'd like to do it as good as Vin Scully did.
Along with Bisley, Miller has a presentation to make to Scully before the game.
Then, on behalf of the two-time Stanley Cup champion Los Angeles Kings, we want to present you with this Los Angeles Kings jersey in honor of your unbelievable career. And on the back, your name and number 67, honoring 67 years as the voice of the Dodgers. I told him that sometimes a prospect gets those high numbers in hockey, so we don't know if he can make the team, but I said we'll set up some power skating lessons for him and get him on the ice with the team.
Bob, I want to thank you and all the members of the Marvelous Kings organization. This is a great honor. I will treasure this, I really will. And I don't know if I'll wear it and go to one of the games. I might if I didn't have my name on it.
Oh yeah, I think he enjoyed it. He just didn't want to put it on today. It's only about 100 degrees.
Thank you, Bob, so very much.
Well, it's well deserved for you. You've been a credit to baseball, to the Dodgers, to the city of Los Angeles, and to the art of play-by-play.
Former Kings goalies being inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame this year. A. Kelly Rudy, B. Rocky Vachon, C. Terry Sancha, or D. Terry Potato Dance. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or
Daniel put his answer up real quick. He knows what's
everyone is going with me? That is correct, Rocky Vachon. Good job, guys. Everyone's 1 for 1. Good job.
Okay, second question. Here we go. Put the board to multiple choice. What was the nickname for the line formed by Marcel Dion, Charlie Simmer, and Dave Taylor? Is it A, the Royal Beats, B, the Crown Royal Line, C, the Triple Crown Line, or D, the Hot Line? Everybody says C. The correct answer is in fact C, the Triple Crown Line. Everybody got that one right.
Alright, proceed for 2. Here we go. This is a true or false question, alright? I like these. It's a 50-50, alright. Luke Robitaille brought the Stanley Cup to Dodger Stadium in 2002. Is that true or false? Luke Robitaille. A is true, B or false? What do you guys think? Tell me now a little bit. Alright, we have some split decisions here. The correct answer, A, true. He did bring it here after winning with Detroit in 2002.
Andre Kopitar, he is just 3 goals away from tying this player on the team's all-time goal scoring list. Is it A, Wayne Gretzky, B, Rob Blake, C, Bernie Nichols, or D, William Taylor? Interesting. Okay, correct answer would be very much this fact A, Wayne Gretzky. Andre is 3 goals away from tying Gretzky for 6th place. Nice job. Irene, good job.
Alright, final question. You guys ready? Marcel Dion holds the team record for hat-tricks. How many does he have? Is it A, 25, B, 22, C, 24, or D, 27? For the win. What do y'all think? D, B, C, everyone's answering every sort of thing. Alright. Answer is final. C, 24.
Irene is our winner. Irene's our winner. Congratulations, Irene. Guess what? We have a special prize for you, Irene. Do you know what you get for winning? Morgan, what did you get for winning?
You're going to get to stand up there above the LA and say it's time for Dodger baseball with the Kings, alright? We're going to take a great photo. You can post on Instagram, make all your friends jealous, and all that. Thank you guys so much for being here. The Kings Ice Crew, Bailey, Tyler Toffoli, Trevor Lewis, Brent McNabb, Kevin Gravel, Kyle Clifford. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for the LA Kings. Thank you guys for being here to celebrate Kings Night at Dodger Stadium.
That's right. It's going to be a great night. Thank you, everybody, for coming and enjoying and taking part in the trivia. It's going to be great. We'll be rocking with awesome Dodgers and Kings scarves, because those are pretty cool. And we want you to make sure you stay for, on the Starbucks after the game. It's going to be pretty fabulous.
Absolutely. So sit back, relax. Dodgers, Pirates, and it's a beautiful Friday afternoon here at Dodger Stadium. Got nothing else to worry about. Just relax and enjoy the game. Thank you guys for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the kids taking the field this evening. Presented by Sunrun, an official residential solar partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Kids Taking the Field program is a Dodger tradition, giving young fans the once-in-a-lifetime chance to join their favorite team as they take the field here at Dodger Stadium.
Where's the curveball? Watch this curve, because
As doctors and Elite Healthcare recognizing Christian Surya as tonight's champion of the game. Christian is a recent nursing school graduate and has worked as a caregiver for the last couple of years. His family tries to describe her as showing exemplary patience, kindness, and compassion towards her patients. When her mother was diagnosed with cancer, she quit her job to care for her mom, despite having multiple job offers and promotion opportunities after graduation. Dedicated all of her time to one person who would be her most important patient today. Christian's immense passion for helping and caring for others is an inspiration of all, especially her family and friends. Congratulations, Christian Surya, on being Elite Healthcare's champion.
Well, it's from the Dodgers.
There you go.
To play at Roosevelt Park in Los Angeles. And from the first place Dodgers, the Bay Luna will throw out tonight's third pitch.
Let's go, Bucks.
Look at his glove.
Let's get it done, Bucks. Come on.
All right, Ray. Let's see that pitch. And catch it to the Bay Luna or Hershiser.
Oh, Hershiser's throwing for first pitch.
Great pitch for Ray. Fans here for all the athletes who all season long helped strike out landfill wins.
That's your plate, Nova. That's your plate.
Inside to righty.
That's what I'm talking about. Shut them down all night. Got this. Or the people who are fans, they got to do down there, like, you know,
Presented by Emirates.
yes, sir.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I'm right at the bullpen watching the starting pitcher Nova warm up. And we're firing them up.
With the Pittsburgh Pirates. You know, going back to 2001
All right, I'm on my way up.
and through 2013, the Dodgers used to wear out Pittsburgh. They beat them 67
I'm already in.
times,
I'm already in
and the
the
Pirates
stadium.
won only 26. But in the last 3 years, the Pirates have certainly turned the tables on the Dodgers. They won 13 of 17, and
I have no
near
idea.
the end of
All right, I'm
June
gonna
this
walk around.
year,
Hopefully I
the
find you.
Dodgers went to Pittsburgh and they lost 3 of 4. So despite the fact that the Pirates arrived here 15 games behind the Chicago Cubs, they certainly will give the Dodgers quite a challenge as they try to win their own division. For the Dodgers, well, of late they've perked up, but the Bucks will come in with a pitcher by the name of Ivan Nolan. He had been with the New York Yankees. He joined the Pirates August 1, and he has, from what we understand, a devastating curveball. The Dodgers will counter with Rod Strickland. He has a record of 3-3. So those are the brief notes. First game of the 3 for the Dodgers, remember, 1 behind the Giants. Every game is so important to them. And it'll be tomorrow afternoon, and the concluding game both of the series and of the homestand on Sunday. So sit back, relax, enjoy the evening, and above all, have a wonderful night at the ballpark.
I get more out of this than I did the game. Bad in practice than this.
Up in, this time we answer to please rise and kindly remove your hats. Enjoy the